U.S.S.R. A Germantown teenager is in critical but stable condition tonight at Einstein after being shot near her home today. The scene is the 4900 block of Germantown Avenue. Police say 14-year-old Angie Sutton was shot in the abdomen in this store. Detectives have charged 18-year-old Daryl Crisden of Germantown in the shooting. Police say he was playing with his mother's gun in this store when it went off and hit the girl. A Chester County man is being held without bail tonight, charged with kidnapping and murdering a 63-year-old woman. Police say Margaret Ann Woodward of East Goshen apparently surprised a suspect who was trying to steal her car in the West Goshen shopping center last Tuesday. Investigators say she was abducted and then stabbed to death. Her body was found this weekend off Route 372 here in SADSBURY Township. West Goshen police have charged 19-year-old Daniel Barnett of East Goshen with the crime. He's in Chester County Prison. The murder trial continues tomorrow in Philadelphia for the two men accused in the shooting death of a 5-year-old boy. 23-year-old Michael Gaynor and 22-year-old Donovan Grant are charged in the killing of little Marcus Yates a year and a half ago. Marcus was caught in the crossfire in a southwest Philadelphia variety store when the two defendants allegedly shot it out with each other here. The boy's parents are upset that Common Pleas Judge Eugene Clark has granted a defense motion to ban them from the courtroom while their other children are testifying. Merchants in Center City are calling for more police protection tonight in response to a growing crime wave. The rest of the story tonight from Rick Williams.
This is how Center City merchants are fighting back. Just about every store and retail shop have become iron fortresses during non-business hours. The steel gates, heavy chains, and huge padlocks are in response to what merchants say have been a sudden surge of crime since the beginning of the year. Stores like Toby Lerner on 17th near Chestnut have been robbed twice since Christmas. Even eateries are being hit, just as restaurant manager Steve Poses.
In the last, I guess 3 or 4 weeks, we've had 5 incidences, including 2 thefts of money, one for about $3,000, and then 3 break-ins at night. Not been fun.
What was supposed to have been a decrease in crime after the holidays has now become a rash of robberies, most of it occurring in the evening, merchants say, as suspects continue to smash unprotected storefront windows and make off with valuable displays.
There has to be some evening patrols so that at least some people feel that they might be caught because there's a police car in sight.
ALPHONSE Pignataro is hoping Mayor Good will meet with some of the merchants this week to hear their concerns. Some city officials have said the recent crime wave is more perception than reality on the part of store owners. Merchants obviously feel differently. Many merchants here will tell you that it has always been an unspoken rule not to report crime here for fear that it will frighten away potential customers. But now store owners say they can't keep quiet anymore because the burglaries and robberies have risen so dramatically.
I think that the people were more fed up at this point. They had expected, I guess, a little bit of a slacking off of it.
And that's why more shops are now caging themselves in behind burglar-proof bars. Other stores have simply left. Merchants are hoping Center City shoppers won't do likewise. Rick Williams, Channel 6 Action News, Center City.
Across the world this Sunday, it was the biggest protest in Moscow since the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917, but this time demonstrators were demanding that the communists give up their monopoly on power in the Soviet Union. Some carried signs saying, "Remember Romania," where a bloody revolt led to the executions of Nicolae Ceausescu and his wife. Today's rally was meant to influence the Communist Party meeting, which opens tomorrow. Soviet leader Gorbachev is expected to propose that other political parties be allowed to compete with the communists for power. An unknown group calling itself the Defense of the Oppressed in Egyptian Prisons is claiming responsibility for today's attack on a busload of Israeli tourists in the desert near Cairo. A car loaded with gunmen opened up on the bus with machine guns and hand grenades, killing at least 8 and wounding 17 others. Israeli Prime Minister Shamir says the attack proves that hostility against Israel still runs amok in the region. The fighting continues tonight in war-torn Beirut. This time, the latest violence is a little different. Rival Christian forces are battling each other now for control of key areas, and Shiite Muslims are killing each other for control of other territory. More than 200 people have been killed, nearly 1,000 others wounded in a savage 6 days of shelling and shooting. A ceasefire proposed by the Vatican and Red Cross this weekend was ignored. Excess military inventory is the charge tonight from a Senate Budget Committee, which claims the Pentagon has stockpiled $30 billion